Rocky Mountain has been overrun by water zombies.
We've been sent to eradicate the water zombie infection and rescue a team of scientists that were trapped inside.
Where is the alpha zombie?
There is no alpha.
What? No alpha? Eliminating the alpha is how we defeat these things. How are we supposed to take them out?
We don't know.
This is my first official mission. Why am I in the zombie apocalypse?
Some of you will get infected.
Okay.
Place a containment field around the park, but it won't hold for long. The zombies get out. There will be no stopping them. Your blasters have been loaded with an antivirus serum in your water that stuns the zombies.
There is a team of scientists that were trapped inside while they were working on a cure. We must find them.
Roll out!
Thank you, bus driver!
Thank you, bus driver!
It's the zombie apocalypse! Why are we thanking the bus driver?
You always thank the bus driver!
I'm sorry! Thank you, bus driver! Bus driver!
Where is everyone? Isn't this place supposed to be overrun with zombies?
We got rid of them! Good job, everyone! Back to the bus!
Get back here!
Okay, fine.
This way!
What is it? Nothing. It's just the wind.
How did I turn? The zombies didn't even get to him!
One drop is all it takes, not a drop! Not a single drop can get on you!
So, can I be the alpha now?
There's no alpha.
You're literally the last person we want as an alpha.
Well, that's just hurtful. Everybody remain calm! Don't panic! Because if we start panicking, then we're gonna...
Why are you wearing goggles? Because if zombie water is gonna hit my eyes, it'll just hit these goggles instead, and I'll be fine.
If water gets anywhere, you'll become a zombie!
But it won't hit my eyes.
Give me the goggles. Where are the scientists?
I was told they're being held up somewhere over... Lorenzo? Get away from the water.
What happened here?
Zombies.
Well, yes, I know, but like before that.
We don't know. We were researching a cure for the zombie virus when this new breed spawned spontaneously from the maintenance section of the park.
You were researching the zombie virus before the outbreak?
Oh no! There's no food in the cafeteria. I'm sorry, yours is more important.
The custodians must have been the ones who sent the zombies.
What? No, the custodians have been helping us with our research.
Wait, the custodians aren't the ones who sent them?
No, they've been protecting their own homeworld for thousands of years against the zombie virus. They're the ones that gave us the information we need for our research.
Can you stop this breed of zombies?
When the outbreak occurred, we got separated from our lab where we were developing the cure. It's on the other side of the park.
We're saved! I found a pizza.
Let's get you over there.
The custodians always took care of the outbreaks, but more keep happening. If we could only find a way to contact them, they could fix all this. Back to the bunker! Back to the bunker!
No! Stay with us!
What do we do?
We have to go for the cure research.
The custodians might be able to help us deal with this outbreak, but how can we contact them from here?
We can, but headquarters can. If we can get to the top of one of those towers, it'll make it.
Let's do it. Judah, you take Miller. The rest of us will go for the cure.
Hey, hold on! Our mission sounds way more dangerous.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
No.
2 Scooby snacks?
Yes, let's go.
Load up on fresh blasters, put the antivirus serum in it.
Largest water blaster ever made. It's good to see you.
Are you talking to your blaster?
Maybe.
Let's see what destiny has in store for. Oh, come on!
Let's move!
Do you ever feel like you're not the main character? Like you're just a side character leading up his own little mission?
Every day.
Huh.
We gotta get down there!
The ride's the quickest way down!
Yeah! Oh no! Oh no! I got a drop on me! I got a drop! Oh wait, no, never mind. Just my spit.
We just have to make it to the top of the tower to make the call.
They can blast water if they get together.
Great! This can't possibly get any worse!
What if the zombies were using the waterways to get around faster than us?
I mean, yeah, that would be way worse.
Oh, come on!
David? What are you doing in there?
I was one of the first responders to answer the scientist distress call. And before I became a zombie, I locked myself in here so I wouldn't hurt anybody.
How many days have you been in there?
One too many. If you could just push the button, flush me into the system, that'd be great.
Okay.
We're normal! And by normal, he means not a zombie!
Are you the scientist who was working on a cure?
Working on the cure. It's already finished.
Finished? Oh, finally, some good news.
When we got separated, I was able to finish the work here in the lab. We made the cure, but It doesn't work. It's designed for an alpha. It could only cure one.
And these zombies have no alpha.
Making the cure useless. They genetically have a spot for an alpha, and the cure gravitated towards those genetics.
What exactly were you researching before the outbreak? Did you create this water
No.
variant?
You see, we were researching how they create new alpha zombies. There's a small window when creating a new alpha before the virus affects the mind. We were trying to use this to create the cure, once and for all.
What do we do without a cure?
Judah did not say that you deserve a raise.
Judah! How's finding the cure going?
The containment field at the park isn't going to hold much longer.
Oh boy! The custodians are supposed to keep the zombies at bay. Can you get them to come help us?
We'll make it happen. How's Micah? Is he okay?
Yeah, no, he's doing great. Yeah, he's awesome. He's giving us a thumbs up.
We'll get you some help.
How are we gonna do that? Where are the custodians?
I don't know, but I know someone who would.
What's the plan?
The others should be getting custodians as backup. Let's get to them!
Who is this guy? An old friend of their mom's. He's Lord of a Raylo that's well connected. He'll know the custodians.
It's good to see you. Where are the others?
Stay close! Come on. Should I double call or is that too desperate?
Don't double call. Way too desperate.
Quadrant 4. Haven't talked with the custodians in ages, but they should be okay with me coming by. There. She really was a genius.
Are these the custodians?
These aren't the custodians. Those are infected. Survived the Great War. Now.
No help's coming to Shiloh and the others.
The custodians aren't coming!
What? And there's no cure. The containment field won't last much longer.
And then nothing will be able to stop them from spreading.
What do we do?
We can't do nothing. That scientist said that this thing came from the maintenance section of the park. We go there and try and get to the bottom of where this thing came from.
That's on the other side of the park. It's our only chance.
We'll stop by a bathroom on the way.
Hold it.
Okay. Man, this place would be so cool if there weren't any zombies!
It's lost its main power. There's a backup generator nearby.
That generator will make a ton of noise. A lot of zombies will swarm it.
Hope whatever's behind that is worth it. Miller.
Oh, it's Mighty Morphin Miller time!
Never gonna catch on.
Do you think if we just stare, he'll go away?
Getting there! Why was it warm?
I told you the goggles would work!
They came from the original zombies.
What?
The water zombies! That sword came from an alpha! An alpha got its sword into the water supply, infecting the system with water zombies. That's why they don't have an alpha!
But why here?
You're experimenting on a captured alpha. It escaped and created water zombies.
Nothing we have could destroy that sword. What's the plan?
Grab the sword and become the alpha.
What? They genetically have a spot for one. If you become the alpha, you'd have full control over the zombies.
Shiloh, the zombie virus corrupts. You wouldn't be you. You don't even know that you could pull the virus back from them once you became one.
It's the only chance we have.
There's going to be a lot of zombies from here to there.
So we get her there. These things don't have a leader. It's what makes them strong, but we can use it against them. They're not organized. They can't coordinate a plan. Each one of the zombies is just fighting for themselves. Each one of us pulls away any we can find. We'll be back.
effects on an alpha.
Whoa, I had so many plans for how I was going to take over the world.